My name is Michael Brogna, and I graduate in 2024. One word that hockey means to me is definitely getaway. It's different than everything else.
My name is Michael Belinsky. I am graduating with the class of 2025, and if I were to describe hockey in one word, it would be life.
My name is Matthew Burke. I'm graduating in 2024, and it would also be life.
Hi, my name is Tristan Morales. I'm class of 2022, and to me, hockey is confidence.
Brian Saldine, graduate in 2009, and hockey is life.
I'm Dave Lernan. This is my third year coaching for Wayne, and hockey means family to me.
I'm Justin Licio. This is my 10th year coaching with Wayne, and I'm going to say hockey means family to me as well.
Hi, my name is Jonah Kirch, class of 2025, and to me, hockey is everything.
Hi, I'm Christopher Gomez, class of 2020, and hockey to me is family.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller. I coach Wayne Valley hockey from around, don't remember exactly, but around 2001, 2002 for almost a decade, and had the great pleasure working with head coach Dan Kilday. And to me, the one word, if I had to pick one word, hockey is fun.
Hi, welcome to Valley Then and Now. I'm your host, Natalie Pelosi. I just want to start by saying thank you for helping make this episode possible. And with that being said, let's begin. When did you start coaching for this hockey team?
I started coaching. I was the head coach of Wayne Valley in 2014. I became the head coach for the Wayne co-op hockey team in 2020.
I started 3 years ago. Coach Justin and I actually played together at Wayne Hills, and 3 years ago he called me and said I need an assistant coach that I could trust, and I jumped at the opportunity.
And how have you changed the program in some way?
I think it's for us, it was figuring out ways to bring, obviously, kids from Wayne Valley and Wayne Hills together, and figure out what they have in common with each other and use that to propel us forward and become one team and be successful.
Okay.
Well, great question. I mean, it's tough to say at times. You hope you've changed it in some way, right? So I think for me, certainly had the opportunity as coaching with Coach Dan Kilday, who I have to say I was thoroughly impressed by. I want to start with that because coming in as somebody who's played hockey for a number of years like myself and coached other high school teams to come in and work with him and to see somebody who not only truly knew the game, but quite frankly cared about our team and our students in such a way was really, really, really rewarding. So my hope is that in some small way left an impact on the program where it's still making the difference in the lives of the students who choose to play, still helping to introduce people to the game and grow through it as individuals and grow the game itself and quite frankly just have fun, right? Hopefully they find a way to enjoy getting out there, enjoy the camaraderie.
When did you start playing hockey?
I started playing hockey when I was around 4 years old.
I think I started playing hockey when I was maybe 4 or 5 and probably started skating a year before that. So hockey was probably about 4 or 5.
I started later than everyone else. I started when I was about 8 years old is when I really started getting the skates on. And I really didn't start my first club season until I was about 12 years old.
I started playing hockey when I was 7. I started to learn to skate at 6. And then my first season playing club hockey was when I was 11.
What position do you guys play, and do you think playing multiple positions is an important part of the game?
Yeah, I'm a defenseman, but having to be able to play forward is a huge part of the game, and sometimes you don't really have anything else but to just carry the puck up. So that's kind of an essential part of the game, I would say.
Yeah, I'm a forward, and knowing how to play other positions and know where everyone else is going to be on the ice is really crucial to teamwork and working well together.
I played wing for a little bit, both left and right, and then toward my senior year, I actually got into playing center, which was really cool. I do think it's good to have multiple positions and be able to be a versatile player, but it's also good to have chemistry on the team. That's a big part of hockey, working well with each other. So having people in certain positions that are reliable is also like just as important.
I play majority right wing, but knowing how to play different positions is crucial. For example, one of our teammates, Smitty, he's played forward his whole life, and he's had to go back to defense this year because it's about the team, not about yourself, and that's what makes good teams.
Okay. Are you close with your teammates? Do you feel like you're all one big family?
Yes, absolutely. I feel like we're a brotherhood in a sense. Definitely this year and last year, our sophomores, juniors, and seniors, we've always been tight-knit. When this season comes to an end, it's going to be a sad one, going different ways.
Yeah, absolutely. My best friend still to this day is I played high school hockey with him. Shout out Anthony Mazzarina. And all the guys I met on the team I'm still immensely close with. We hang out once in a while when we're home on breaks, or we just chat, get together. It absolutely felt like a family experience, just bonding in the locker room, all the dumb memories we had, going out to practice, doing stuff afterward. Like, it's just everything I could have asked for and more from that program.
How did you feel about playing combined with Wayne Hills and Wayne Valley? Do you wish that Wayne Valley had their own team, or did you like being with Wayne Hills too?
I liked playing on a combined team. There's like two perspectives to it. There's like the actual like hockey perspective, being like having more players on a team is always beneficial because you're able to have more shifts and have, people switch more, so you're not as tired being on the ice. So that was definitely a benefit of having a combined team. But socially, like, I also enjoyed having a combined team, being able to see people that I normally wouldn't see. And it was also beneficial that so many of the boys I played with had grown up playing together. So they didn't get separated by going to two schools. They kind of just went all together, which was really fun. So
Yeah.
Well, my freshman year, we played as Wayne Valley and Wayne Hills, respectively. And there was a lot of cool aspects to that. Obviously, the Mayor's Cup was a big thing where we played the crosstown rivalry game. That was always an exciting thing. I'd grown up seeing that happen again and again, so to be able to play that for a year was really fun. However, the downside was, given the low attendance for hockey in our town, our teams were never really that good because it was usually in waves. Either there was a ton of players or there were not many players. So it was hard to compete against these schools that were bringing in, 10 to 20 new kids every single year in each class. But having them combined was actually beneficial because after you kind of broke the ice of, you were formerly my enemy, so to speak, it just built another level of camaraderie. We made a great run my sophomore year, and it was a really great experience. I really enjoyed it.
So at first in middle school, I didn't think I'd like it, but when I came here as a freshman, I grew to really understand that this honestly was for the better, and I really enjoyed playing with all these Valley kids, as one might say. Honestly, we get along really well, and you don't even really notice, like, oh, he goes to Valley. You just see each other as one big family, not as two different schools.
Okay. Do you have any advice for future or current athletes in the program?
Definitely to cherish the time. I can remember me being on my first game as a freshman, starting. I was like, wow, this is awesome, and now I'm going to be starting my last game in the next few months. So this is it went by really fast, and you got to really enjoy it. Take it slow. It's not about next year, the year after. Live in the moment.
Good.
Yeah, absolutely. First off, listen to Coach Licio's advice. His life advice is great. I still stand by those lessons to this day, and it's been successful. Second, just enjoy every second of it. I know I sound like a tired cliche and or a parent, but I can honestly say 4 years removed from the program that it's the best time of your sporting life. You're playing with people you've grown up with and largely played with throughout your younger years, and enjoy every second, compete as hard as you can, be the best that you can, but ultimately realize too that hockey's not everything. So don't put so much pressure on yourself to succeed. Do the best that you can, have the most fun you can, and just enjoy every second.
It's funny. I just say, remember, it's first and foremost, while you're there, have fun. Realize that participating in sports is hopefully a way that you can also succeed academically. That's a huge piece of it, right? We always would focus on that and have those conversations. It does all tie together. Success is success. Enjoy the time you have with those you're playing with. Enjoy the team itself. All those, meaning the parents who are involved, your coaches, your line mates, your teammates. All of it really matters. And then just know that it's a small world. It all comes around. I had the great pleasure right now of I've got 2 little kids, and they're doing camps and getting coached by kids that I coached, at Wade Valley. So it's really, really cool, So it's kind of fun to have them step on the ice. And my little guy come home and said, Dad, my coach said you were his coach. And I'm like, yes, I was, So, it's really just something that stays with you for life. And certainly the relationships and friendships and that you build will stick with you as well.
Have fun. I mean, it's always awesome when you're playing here and you play with a crowd, and it's just something, don't worry about the time or the score or anything. Just enjoy playing with, the kids that you grew up with.
Yeah, enjoy the moment, because it goes so fast. One moment you're a freshman, and then when you're a senior, your last season of hockey.
I think it's just be proud to wear your Wayne colors. It means a lot, and this is why they play hockey.
Advice I would have for people playing high school hockey is to enjoy it and have fun while it lasts. Like, you can only play with your teammates and friends for so long, so enjoy it.
For future female hockey athletes, I would say, tune out what everybody, what you think people, tune out others' perception of you, tune out what they could be saying, because at the end of the day, it's about you and your game. I mean, I had a little bit of a unique experience because I didn't growing up, but then again, I was one of the first people to do what I did, and that goes for being the girl on the hockey team and being relatively new and playing on the hockey team. And of course, I worried about what people thought. I worried about, if they thought I was a bad player, if they thought if I was, not good enough to be with them. But like I said, at the end of the day, I was doing something I wanted to do. So do it for yourself, do it for other girls in hockey, do it for the future of hockey, because, girls hockey is growing. We see the National Women's Hockey League, being paid now, and having more girls in the sport and encouraging other girls in the sport is so important, because eventually we're going to get to a time where it's not abnormal to see, girls playing with boys, or to see a big prevalence of women in hockey.